bonsoir. Ça dépend de qui le wap gade show ça. Non, moi c'est Romney Vertus et nous qui connaît chaque samedi moi là avec nous. Jeudi moi un très bel épisode que m'a poté pour vous. Mais avant de commencer, faut me prendre un petit moment pour me parler de sandales Qui ak fil. J'entendais là et qu'on s'allie play Qui ak fil. So, sandal qui n'a pas maintenant, c'est un sandal Qui ak fil. Et pour le moment, nous avons un special sale qui c'est pour Saint-Valentin. Nous avons 14 février, February 14th is Valentine's Day. So be sure to go to Qui ak fil. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy. You can go to www.quiakfil.com, anywhere. You can find us and make sure to get your Qui ak fil sandals for this upcoming Valentine's Day. But beaucoup de temps, moi, j'ai un très spécial guest qui est avec moi. Et bon, un petit moment pour faire introduction tête li.
Salut, je m'appelle Delphine and I'm 13 years old. I'm the CEO and owner of my business, Joy's Yummy Cupcakes, and I'm also a 2-time published author of my books, I Am a Kid Entrepreneur and The Science Behind It. And I am also a college student and I have started my 2nd semester.
Okay. So, Miss Delphine, okay, CEO of
Joy's Yummy Cupcakes.
Joy's Yummy Cupcakes. Okay, and not only a CEO, but did you guys hear this girl? Okay, si nous pas bien entendre, beaucoup de temps, moi gagne Miss Delphine, li c'est un entrepreneur, li pas seulement entrepreneur, but li c'est un author, li get published 2 books, and she is currently in college. Miss Delphine, how old are you?
I'm
13 years old, and you're already in college. Okay, so tell me about your journey. What got you to start a company? What pushed you? What motivates you to, publish your books? Like, tell me all about you.
Well, it's really a whole storyline. So, before I could walk, my mother taught me all sorts of things on how to handle money, and she used to bake with me for a bonding time. She didn't really like to bake herself, but she wanted to spend time with me. And even though I didn't really know what a business was, I wanted to create things and sell them. So when I was about 6 years old, that's when I started asking my mother if I can start a business. And I knew it had to be baking because that's the thing that I loved the most. And it brought me joy when I did it. So I started asking my mother a couple times, and every time it was a no. Yeah, she thought I was too young to start my business, which I guess would be reasonable because I was 6 years old.
6 years old is pretty young.
Yeah, 6 was pretty young. But the thing is when we went to a workshop, she saw that it was how kids can learn about money. So my mom thought it was a great opportunity for me to learn more about money, especially at a young age.
Yes.
So when I was 7 years old, we went to the workshop. But what she didn't know is that not only was it about money, but it was about how to let your kids start their own business.
Wow.
Yes.
That is phenomenal. That is a wonderful journey. As a CEO myself, it's all about the journey. It's really all about the journey. It's wonderful to hear that. Now, tell me more about your books. What motivates you to write? What got you into writing?
Well, I've always been a strong writer. It's something that I always loved to do. Even now, like in my college classes, I'm at the top of my class right now.
Wow.
Yes. So, my first book is called I Am a Kid Entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. And it's a guideline on how kids can start their own business and grow it to be like mine. Because when I started my business, I had a lot of kids and parents asking me a bunch of questions on how they can get their kids to start, how they can start their own business. And all these questions that I was getting, I thought, why not put this into a book where kids can actually take the time to read and learn how they can start their own business?
And what's phenomenal about that is that you're a kid as well. So, there's a very big difference when an adult is speaking to a kid and when a kid is speaking to a kid. Because, the language, it's a heart-to-heart. And I'm sure this book has helped tremendous amount of kids, you know, to because it's very easy to understand, it's clear and straight to the point. I myself, as an entrepreneur, although I'm not a kid, I will definitely check out your book and get some advice for myself, because you can never have too much advice, you know. I can never have too much advice, right? So I'm very excited to have you here. I'm very excited to have you with me. So, you know, I know, as, you know, a Haitian woman myself who grew up in a Haitian household, there is this stigma out there that says it's extremely hard to grow up with Haitian parents. I want to know what your experience is as a, you know, because you are a Haitian descendant. Both your families are Haitian, correct?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I want to know how is that for you?
Well, in my case, my mother isn't really a Haitian mother, because I know how it is on other children's perspective of Haitian mothers, that really it's just school, church, and home.
Right.
I've heard that so many times.
L'église, la caille.
Yes, I've heard that so many times. And the truth is, my mom loves for me to do other stuff. She loved when I baked. She loved when I play piano. She loved when I dance. And all those things, it inspired my creativity. So my mother isn't really a Haitian mother in my case.
I would say your mother is the definition of a Haitian mother. It's just there's the stigma out there. And the stigma is what we need to remove from the title Haitian mother. Haitian mother shouldn't only be l'école, l'église, la caille, and this terrible stigma that because that's actually, you know, me having a Haitian mother, I have quite a positive story just like you. My mother motivates me extremely. You know, she always gave me room and opportunities to push me to grow. So I think it is time for us to get rid of this Haitian mother stigma. Like what do people have with Haitian mothers? You know, we're going to be Haitian mothers one day, and I would hope the story out here is that we're wonderful, because as Haitian women, we're bosses. Let's be honest. We're bosses. We're queens, right? Yeah. Exactly. So I love that you and your mother have this wonderful relationship. And for our Haitian audience, so me and Delphine, nous prenons un petit moment nous parler, lui expliquer qui ça qui te bali motivation pour lui écrire premier livre li, li un deuxième livre que lui a écrit, li a publish, li a un propre business li, côté li vend cupcake, et li also get 13 ans, pas seulement 13 ans, but li get en a classe collège. Et raison pour laquelle qu'elle a accompli tout ça, c'est parce qu'elle était une Haitian mother. Parce que Haitian mother, c'est pas seulement pour you know, gon parole de yo qui a de dire comme ça, maman haïtien du, maman haïtien dis dans le temps, but maman haïtien, yo gan pile courage la kayo, et yo gan pile force, et yo c'est raison pour laquelle que li ka belle ti fille que li je dis belle Delphine que li je dis, c'est à cause maman te push li, maman te motive li, et même tout une histoire qui très très similaire. Maman c'est un maman qui très très understanding, elle est toujours poussé moi pour me ka pi bon monde que me ka y dans monde là. Et Miss Delphine, so I want to know, so you're currently in college?
Yes.
Right.
I started my second semester on the 10th.
Second semester on the 10th. That is wonderful. And you're 13, so what grade are you supposed to be in?
I'm supposed to be in 8th grade.
Wow. So you just kind of like skip
high school entirely.
Wow. So how does that feel to have accomplished so much at such a young age?
It feels kind of normal to me.
Yeah.
Because from the start, I've always been kind of ahead of my peers, and as great as that is, it comes with a lot of challenges, not only for me, but with other people and socializing.
Right.
Because I was always a few steps ahead, I got a lot of hate, especially from people that I thought were friends, and even adults too. You wouldn't even imagine how mean adults can be to a kid.
I can imagine. So that must have been really hard. How did you handle all of that pressure that comes with this success?
Well, I mean, it took me a little bit of time. My mother really helped me through all of it, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to remember these people in 10 years. And I'm the one that will have the success.
Yes.
I'm the one that will create an empire for myself.
Yes.
I'm the one that will build and grow my success.
So, do you have any advice for any young woman, young men, young people? Just do you have it in young adults? Do you have any advice to share with the world?
I have a few.
Okay, yes, please share.
So, first of all, I'd like to say it's never too young or too old to start a business. I started my business at 7 years old. And I like that kids are now starting their own business younger. And I'm proud of those kids that are doing that. But it's never too late or too early to start a business because it's never too early or too late to grow and start success. I actually had a quote that I made a couple years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And it's, kids are not just the future, but they are the present in motion.
Yes, I love that. Oh my gosh. You know, we need to go slam poetry and we just need to get you on the mic and just snap, snap, snap. That is wonderful. Thank you so much for giving this advice to young women out there, people out here, because, you know, we are in a world where we need each other.
Yes.
And encouraging each other is extremely, extremely important. So, Ms. Delphine, I got an important question to ask you. Okay. Sorry. So, what does the future look like for you? Where do you see yourself in a couple years?
I have a lot of upcoming things.
Okay.
First, I have an upcoming book.
Ooh, a third one.
Yes.
A third. Troisième livre, libre à l'écrit. Okay.
I have, I'd say, 2 shows coming out. Yes, especially this year, 2023. I have a lot of shows coming out, a lot of interviews, and I actually have a program. It's not launched yet, but it's about to be launched really soon. I'd say in a few months. And I'd like to announce it here on this program.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Special announcement. Yes.
So, you know how I started my first book, I Am a Kidtrepreneur, that guides kids on how they can start a business? Well, I thought that I would take it to the next level and create a program, like a schooling program, where kids can actually take courses and learn how they can start a business step by step, detail by detail. And it's called Young Leaders Galaxy.
Young. I love that. Oh my gosh, my heart. Okay, so Young Leaders Galaxy.
Yeah.
So it's this program that you're getting ready to launch. Yeah. And so it's like, what I love about this is we're in a technology world. Yeah. Like, let me tell you, I have a little brother and Roblox is his world. So I'm like, if I can take him out of Roblox and get him into Young Leaders Galaxy, and I love the fact that you put Galaxy at the end, you know, it's a whole world out here.
There's actually like deep meaning behind it because we're all just stars building our own galaxy. All these kids starting businesses, and we can grow all this, come together and build a galaxy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is wonderful. So, Miss Delphine over here, li gon nouveau programme li bral lancer pou ti moun. Li rele Young Leaders Galaxy. So, ça son programme pour jeunes ti moun. Li pou kon lancer, but the bras lancé. So make sure que nous suivons Delphine dans les réseaux sociaux. You know, like share, where can everybody find you? Where can they get some more of this information?
You can find me on my Instagram, Cupcakes by Del.
Cupcakes by Del. So make sure nous al suivre li, nous al follow li pour li lancer nouveau programme ça qui pour jeunes yo. Len on retire jeunes yo dans Roblox, on mette yo dans Young Leader Galaxy pito. Côté y a pas apprendre qui gens yo ka faire un success story tant que Miss Delphine. Côté yo ka apprendre qui gens pour yo faire propre business yo. Li pas jamais trop bonheur pour ti moun yo commencer à apprendre de l'argent, apprendre de management et puis apprendre de qui gens yo ka faire un business, créer un galaxy, créer un monde. Okay, so Miss Delphine, make sure que nous follow her, nous keep up with her, so that in the future you guys can stay updated, Miss Delphine. That is amazing. Yeah. So, but just to go back up my question, so 20, you're 13 now. Yeah. So let's see, 20 years from now, you're going to be in your mid-20s. What does your 20s look like to you?
Honestly, my goal, one, is to start my bakery, For Joy's Yummy Cupcakes, but I don't want to wait 20 years to do that.
Okay.
The max, maybe like 2-3 years.
3 years. Okay, so that's 2-3 years goals. Okay, so You are planning for the future. You see the future is bright and it's clear. And I see your future and it is bright and it's clear. And I want to say you are phenomenal, phenomenal young lady. No, you are very welcome. And I'm so glad to have had the time to speak to you today. And just share this with the world, you know, because there's a lot of young women, young girls, and people that just needs to see you and they need to learn from you. So I am very happy to have had you on the show today.
I'm very glad to be here.
Okay, wonderful. So before we close up, I just wanted to know if there was anything specific, any shout outs, anyone you want to say thank you to, or just any final words for our audience.
I want to say thank you to my mother especially. I want to say thank you to all of the people that have supported me throughout this I guess, I don't know how to say this. It's such a hard word because it's like everything, the ups and downs with my company and everything that I've been through, all the people that have helped me from day one. I want to say thank you to all of you, and all of you watching this, I want to say thank you. And please follow my IG, Delphine, CEO. Thank you.
You're okay. Well, I'm already saying you're welcome. Don't mind me, but it was wonderful having you today. I hope to have you come back on the show for a second time, and we can get into the nitty and gritties, and we get to know a little bit more about each other. But it was wonderful having you. So tout le monde kap gade show, me permet remercier nous parce que, you know, every time you guys come and you watch the show, you are supporting us, and we appreciate that very, very, very much. So merci pour tout le monde qui toujours supporte réalité nous. Pas oublier pour nous toujours like, pour nous toujours subscribe, pour nous toujours motiver nous, pour nous continuer travail là, pour nous continuer ça n'a fait site là, et pour nous gagner l'autre monde comme Delphine qui venir là, qui partager avec nous histoire yo story yo. So tout le monde make sure nous rester branchés. Ça c'est réalité nous, et nous là chaque samedi. Passez bonne journée. Okay, so pour le moment, nous allons prendre un petit challenge. So we're going to do a challenge before Miss Delphine leaves us. So what we have here is Dare to Compare. So I'm not going to be familiar with sasaye, mais ça lié c'est takou on candy. Mais ou pas connaître si candy un goût ou pas connaître s'il pas goût. Il y a différentes options. Takou ka joindre vomi, ou ka joindre peach, ou ka joindre strawberry, ou soit ou ka joindre toothpaste, ou ka joindre toasted marshmallows, ou soit ou ka joindre poisson mouri, dead fish, ou ka joindre œuf pas bon, ou soit ou ka joindre butter popcorn. Okay, so ça m'va faire shakely. Après ça m'va Miss Delphine, are you ready?
Yes.
You dare to compare?
I dare to compare.
You dare to compare. Okay. So what do we have? So let me give you two options.
Okay.
You ever seen The Matrix?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this like The Matrix. But it keeps giving me one. Two. Okay.
Ooh, I have to choose wisely.
This is the most important decision.
This
one,
I
okay.
had bad troubles with that one.
Okay. Good or bad?
It's good.
Good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can find out what that was. Okay, so that was a juicy pear. Wonderful. And what it could have been boogers.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that.
Yeah.